Hello, good afternoon, everyone, and a very warm welcome to the introduction session of E-DISC Innovate Bridge 2026. My name is Rosa from ERIA, and I will be hosting today's session. And we are delighted to have you with us, and we hope this session will provide useful insight as you explore the program. To help ensure a smooth and productive session for everyone, we kindly to ask you to keep your cameras on and microphones muted during the presentation to minimize background noise. Should you have any question, please feel free to share them in the chat box at any time. We will address them during the Q&A session. We have also prepared a set of frequently asked questions covering topics such as the selection process, logistical arrangement, financial support, and other key matters. The link to the FAQ will be shared in the chat shortly for your reference. For today's session, we will cover the following agenda: welcome remarks and an introduction from the area program manager for the startup ecosystem, an overview of the program, key timelines and application process, information on logistic and financial support for participating startup, and we will have open question and answer session. To formally open today's session, I would like to invite Mr. Kentaro Machi, our program manager for Startup Ecosystem, to deliver the opening remarks.
Joining the introduction session today and showing your interest in participating in the program. So my name is Kentaro Machi, program manager for startup ecosystem in ERIA. So we launched this program last year, and we supported 12 startups from 8 ASEAN countries and India, and gave an opportunity to connect with the Japanese startup ecosystem. So today we are going to introduce the program and also the core application from startups in the region until the 20 January. So let me continue the introduction of the program. So first, just quickly, let me introduce the ERIA's startup initiative. So our mission is contributing to the cross-border collaboration for the startup in ASEAN or India. So we have many initiatives to achieve this mission. So one is the E-DISC membership program, inviting any kind of stakeholder in the region. And also we have research or policy-related initiative. So one of the research publishment is the ASEAN Startup White Paper we published last year. And also we hosted the One ASEAN Startup Award, highlighting prominent startups in the region. So next page, please. So E-DISC Innovate Bridge is our flagship event to give opportunity to achieve the cross-border collaboration in the region. So the program includes some benefit for the participating startups. So the first one is participating in the SusHi Tech Tokyo, which is the largest startup conference in Japan or Asia. And the second one is that we just not only the participating in the SusHi Tech Tokyo, but we provide the targeted business matching opportunity to connect with Japanese companies or potential collaborator. So to maximize the business matching opportunity, we collaborate with JETRO, Japanese government trade and investment promotion agency, to penetrate into the Japanese startup ecosystem. So not only the participating in the SusHi Tech Tokyo, but we provide comprehensive support for the participating startups. That includes the financial assistance for to cover the travel expenses. And also we provide hands-on support before and after your trip you join. Next page, please. So let me introduce our the recap of the program last year. So we selected and supported 12 startups from 8 countries in ASEAN and India, and provided the opportunity to exhibit in SusHi Tech Tokyo in the area pavilion we established. And also we provided the business matching opportunity and the conducted site visit tour in Tokyo. Our delegation visited some major Japanese company, including Mitsubishi Heavy Industry or Mitsui Corporation. And also we hosted the pitch event, inviting Japanese companies to showcase startup business to them. And also we invited 5 corporate venture capital from ASEAN region to join our delegation. That includes Sunway Ira from Malaysia, Living Lab Venture from Indonesia, and so on. So it was a good opportunity for startups to connect with those prominent VCs in the region. Well, so let me show you the 12 startups we supported last year. So we didn't set any specific sector or the topic last year. So there are some fintech startup or the manufacturing related startups and so on. But in this year, we are going to set the sector or the specific topic for selecting startups, which is the technology-driven impact solution. We are going to introduce more detail later on, but reflecting the feedback last year or the maximize the potential business collaboration with Japanese company, we set the priority sector this year. The first one is a recap video of the program last year.
Sustainable Economy Center, in collaboration with JETRO, launched the ERIA Innovation and Global Expansion for Startups in Asia. From 8 ASEAN countries and India by facilitating their participation in SusHi Tech Tokyo 2025, one of Asia's largest startup conferences, along with curated site visits, business matching sessions, and ecosystem immersion.
We're looking for active industrial collaboration because currently our company focus is to expand at the global stage. And in order to do that, we need partners to enhance our product creation capabilities. And we believe Japan is the perfect choice for it. Why? Because Japan has a culture of quality, has a culture for precision, and a culture for long-term vision. And I think there's a lot of potential of collaboration so far that I met lots of Japanese corporates today.
The first day featured curated visits to top innovation hubs, including JETRO for insights on business support, Yokohama Hard Tech Hub under Mitsubishi Heavy Industries for Japan's manufacturing strengths, and Moon Creative Lab for design-driven entrepreneurship under Mitsui & Company.
Well, first visit to JETRO HQ, we learned that the JETRO team is actually there to assist us startups from around the world to actually be able to set up a base in Japan and find the right customer bases, partners, and potentially investors. So this was a really good opportunity for us because we understand that there is an organization here that can support us in executing our dreams in expanding our business in Japan. Then after that, we went to the Yokohama Hard Tech Hub, and what we experienced there was very cool too. It was very nice to see that Japan had such a world-class modern factory with a lot of interesting stuff going on, and a lot of interesting technology developments that they're working together there with local Japanese startups, and the willingness to work together with global startups like us to basically enhance the Japanese economy and, in return, the ASEAN economy by working with us together.
After visiting JETRO HQ and the Yokohama Hard Tech Hub, participants had the opportunity to tour Moon Creative Lab. The visit offered valuable insights for those looking to co-develop new ventures and tap into the lab's resources and expertise. The company's sustainability concept also caught the attention of one E-DISC Innovate Bridge participant.
After visiting the Moon Creating Lab, I can see the insight. It means that using the natural material, it brings more on a nature-based solution. That's why I can see the relative and collaboration opportunity.
In the evening, startups joined the Japan ASEAN India Open Innovation Exchange at Takanawa Gateway City, where they pitched their ideas, networked, and explored collaboration with Japanese corporates and VCs.
I was really surprised that the event was very well attended with many potential Japanese partners as well as investors, and the quality of the attendees. I've been introduced to a few of them. And I'll be having further discussions, and hopefully we can kickstart a business relationship or an investment relationship from this stage.
From 8 to the 10th of May, the participating startups showcase their innovations at SusHi Tech Tokyo under the ERIA Pavilion. With over 50,000 visitors, the conference gave ASEAN and Indian startups a stage to pitch, connect, and collaborate across borders.
Hello everyone, my name is Tatanan from Malikit and I am Associate Manager at Incredible from Thailand. We are introducing our near zero sugar juice, healthy, refreshing and full of flavor. Being here at the SusHi Tech event is truly exciting. I have the chance to share samples directly with consumers and their reaction have been amazing. The feedback has been really positive. So stay tuned, our product might be coming to Japan very soon.
SusHi Tech is a great opportunity for us for finding the potential customer, potential investor, and a lot of networking here. And thank you so much for ERIA and JETRO for support us. Thank you.
At SusHi Tech, we have had a great exposure given Japan's focus on precision, customer-centric experiences, as well as innovation that aligns with Zen AI's mission of replacing these manuals using computer vision and natural language processing. And the environment here is so energetic, so passionate that we are inspired as well as more driven to establish more strategic partnerships as well as partner with ecosystem enablers to take a step into Japan market.
So this trip has come out to be pretty good. So a lot of presentations that have been done with the right stakeholders, whether it's enterprises, whether it's investors. And SusHi Tech obviously has its own charm. So really looking forward to many more conversations out here. It's been the second day, but until now it has, it has kind of shaped up pretty well. So another day and a half to go. Really excited about it. And thank you so much, JETRO. Thank you so much, ERIA, for this opportunity.
Beyond exposure, the E-DISC Innovate Bridge program gave startups a deeper understanding of the Japanese, ASEAN, and Indian innovation landscapes, contributing directly to their business growth and global vision.
Participating in SusHi Tech Tokyo has been incredibly meaningful for us. We've had the chance to meet people from a wide range of fields, something that's hard to experience in Vietnam alone. We've connected with government officials from Japan and ASEAN countries, representatives from local government, and organizations that support sustainable initiatives.
So after we are going to Japan and this trip, we would like to have an open collaborate with any investors, corporate or even startups to have maybe a joint venture with some kind of like corporation to approach more of the Japanese company, especially in the automotive, so we can do more parts in Indonesia and export the parts itself to Japan.
For many, the program created new opportunities and redefined their international roadmap.
As Better Team, we found the most valuable experience during the E-DISC Innovate Bridge program to be the site visits to Japanese companies and institutions. While SusHi Tech Tokyo offered variety of exposure, this business provided Better Team with crucial first-hand understanding of Japanese business culture, direct networking with key players, insights into market needs, and enhanced credibility, all essential for Better Team's long-term success in Japan.
A simple advice for startups to collaborate more and involve in foreign companies. So maybe the first one is to leverage local platforms and networks and join regional startup communities. So yeah, we can have have more a connection and network for the foreign companies. And then the second point is to understand the cultural and business norms for the locals and foreign companies, like learning their local culture, their language, their communication styles, and negotiation approaches, so it can build trust and reduce the friction for foreign partnership.
E-DISC Innovate Bridge 2025 was more than a startup program. It was a launchpad for new markets, new partnerships, and a more connected ASEAN or Indian Japan innovation ecosystem.
Okay, so the second video is the promotion video of the SusHi Tech Tokyo. featuring the last year's highlight.
Welcome to SusHi Tech Tokyo 2025.
The powerful AI by itself do not convince people.
我看今天日本的基础这个环境啊，反而是对日本最有利益。
You don't have to be a quantum expert to be a part of the quantum ecosystem.
プロセスの中にこそこういろんなイノベーションの出会いがあるんだという形ですね。
そのプロセスから新しいものがどんどん生まれていくっていう。
そうですよね。
I think the organization is fantastic. The access is great. The website and the application is really well done.
So we expect to find investors, potential Japanese customer, and also Japanese partner.
So this is my first time to SusHi Tech, and it's bigger than I've ever expected. And the amount of entrepreneurs and industry engagement and really expression of startup ecosystem in Tokyo is beyond what I ever imagined.
Now, SusHi Tech Challenge 2025 was a huge success. Do you agree? SusHi Tech Tokyo will be returning here at the Tokyo Big Site, same place, from April 27 to 29, 2026. So please save your date now.
Okay, great. So before going into the details of the program, let me quickly introduce the SusHi Tech Tokyo, the startup conference in Tokyo. So SusHi Tech Tokyo will be held in Tokyo and on 27 to 28 as the business dates. So the participating startups will exhibit during the business date at the area pavilion we established. So the next date, 29, is a public day, as the day is the national holiday in Japan. So the public day is open to the non-business persons like families, students, and children. So the reflecting our feedback last year, we don't require the participating startups to exhibit on the public day, but the startups are expected to move to Osaka by a bullet train or Shinkansen to join the Osaka program on the following day. So the venue will be the Tokyo Big Site, which is the largest conference or exhibition hall in Tokyo. So next page. So SusHi Tech Tokyo last year invited more than 50,000 participants, including international participants. And also the more than 600 startups joined as exhibitor, and around half of them are international startups. So not only startup, but also the major Japanese corporates, as you can see on your right hand, like NTT Data or JRE, the largest railway company in Japan, and so on, joining the event to explore the collaboration with startups. And the organizer of SusHi Tech Tokyo provided the business matching, business meeting between startups and corporates or investors. So let me hand over to Tiara to introduce more details about our program. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm Tiara, the project officer for Startup Ecosystem at ERIA. I'll be explaining in details about the program, itinerary, the applications process for startups, as well as the benefits that you could receive from joining this program. Starting first from the booth arrangements. So in the SusHi Tech Tokyo conference, ERIA will set up a ERIA pavilion to allow startups in exhibiting your business or your solutions in SusHi Tech Tokyo conference. So instead of setting up an individual booth, startups can get an exposure under the ERIA pavilion. But startups could also receive the booth setup that ERIA will cover the expenses. So through the basic booth, you will receive a 2 square meters booth space, 1 bar table, 2 stools, and also electric outlets. In this case, we encourage all of the startups to design or decorate your booth according to your needs and preference. Additionally, this is the program itinerary. So not only we're going to facilitate you in exhibiting your solution or business in SusHi Tech Tokyo conference, but we will also maximize the value of the trip by collaborating with JETRO and organize a site visit event. The first one is the company site visit in Osaka, as explained by Machi-san earlier. And then the second one, we will also provide you an opportunity to pitch in front of the Japan startup ecosystem players or stakeholders, and also arrange a targeted business matching sessions according to your aspiration or goals to enter or collaborate with Japanese companies. So this is the breakdown of the dates that we're going to host the program. It will be starting on 26th of April on Sunday. So in the evening, we will host a welcome dinner and also to prepare for the exhibition in the next day. Typically, we will check the venue and to help you arrange your booth and design it according to your preference. And we will have the first day of the SusHi Tech Tokyo conference on 27th April, which is on Monday, followed by the second day will be on 28th April. And for 29th of April, as explained before, it is actually a public day for the SusHi Tech Tokyo conference. But as we want to provide you an exposure related to business, so we will commute to Osaka to do the company site visit in the next day, which is on 30th April on Thursday. Then on the 1st of May, on Friday, we will arrange an individual company visit or to arrange a business matching sessions with your targeted companies, and you will be accompanied by JETRO team as well. Well, on the evening, we will also provide you an opportunity to do the pitching sessions in a side event where you can pitch in front of the Japanese companies or stakeholders. So this is the breakdown of the benefits that startups could receive by joining our program. The first one is the financial support for travel expenses and also to exhibit your solution in SusHi Tech Tokyo conference. In this case, ERIA will provide the financial support to all selected startups, and each of the company, regardless of your country or the number of participants, will receive a standard amount of 2,500 USD dollars. So this is to cover your expenses in Tokyo and also Osaka. So additional financial support will also be provided for any extra activities organized by ERIA to selected startups. And this is subject to the agreement with ERIA as well. So the next one is we're also going to host meetings and partnerships related to your preference, ambitions, and also aspiration to be connected with relevant stakeholders. So in collaboration with JETRO, ERIA will assist startups in arranging meetings with potential partners or stakeholders in the startup ecosystems. And we will also going to support in terms of media publication and press release to enhance your startup's branding and exposure before and after the program. Next one, this is related to the travel arrangements. So for flight, accommodation, transportation, and meal arrangement, we expect the startups to be responsible for your arrangement, including airport transfer or any kind of self-arranged activities. So in this case, ERIA will not cover additional costs. And should you want to invite additional startup participants representatives. It is also encouraged from our side, but again, for the financial support, we will only able to provide you with the standard amount of 2,500 USD. Regarding the visa assistance, ERIA will coordinate with the SusHi Tech Tokyo organizer, where they will issue a guarantee letter or invitation letter required to obtain a business visa for nationals or specific countries. And we will also arrange an online sessions during the pre-visit to the SusHi Tech Tokyo conference. This is to provide you more details about travel arrangements and to also allow you in getting to know one another in advance. Now let's move on to the eligibility criteria for the startups to join this program. So ERIA will select up to 12 startups from ASEAN and India region. The first one, the criteria is the corporate registration. So startup must be registered corporation with headquarters in any of the ASEAN countries or India, and also actively operates in at least one of these countries. We also expect the startups to have a market-ready product. So startup must offer products or services that are already commercialized in at least one market. We also encourage startups to present a detailed plan for collaboration with Japanese companies, including resources to execute the plan. And this plan for collaboration or market entry to Japan will be required during your application in the application form. The next one is we also expect that the startups must have English-speaking representatives available to later on manage the booth or handle any conversation throughout the event. And then the next one, it is also encouraged that the startups is willing to cooperate with ERIA in any kind of business improvement surveys or related research activities post the program itself. And the last one, startups with prior investments from venture capital or past participation in acceleration programs is also one of our consideration as well to join this program. Now, for the startup sectors that we are currently looking for, in this year, ERIA prioritized the technology-driven impact tech startups. So this is open for startups that address social or environmental challenges through technical innovations. This can include startups with solutions related to digital platforms, data analytics, clean technologies, AI, biotechnology, and more across diverse sectors. So what we mean as the impact tech startups, the sectors that is included in this theme is the first one is green tech and circular economy. So it's related to clean energy, waste management, water treatment, and so on. And then we also have health tech and medical tech related to digital health or any kind of startups who offer medical devices. The third one is education tech. So any kind of startups who has the solution related to digital learning platforms, skill trainings is also encouraged to apply. The fourth one is the agri-tech and food tech. For example, like sustainable farming or food innovation is the startups that also can apply for this program. And then the last one, we also focusing on the finance tech for inclusions. So startups with financial access or platform for underserved population is also encouraged to apply. And now this is the program timeline. We are currently opening for the registration and application process until 20 January. And then it will be followed by the interview and selection process for any pre-selected startups on 26th and 29th January. And for any selected startup, it will be announced on 2nd February through our social media channels and also formal email. And we will also going to host the startup pre-visit online meeting and preparation on the 1st April, then followed by the actual program dates on 26th April to the 1st of May. So that's all the information about our programs. And for any interested startups, you could apply through the application form from bit.ly E-DISC Innovate Bridge 2026. So I'll hand it over to Rosa or Machi-san.
Thank you, Tiara, for the comprehensive overview. It's reassuring to know that our startup have the support they need to focus on making the most of this opportunity. We will now open the session for questions. Please feel free to type your question in the chat box or use the raise hand feature, and we will address them one by one. And for now, we already have received three questions from Sai Chandra Teja. The first question is difference between pitch contacts and of SusHi Tech and pitch here. And the second question is if booth is loaded already, is there any preference? And the last question is selection criteria. Machi-san or Tiara may answer the question.
Okay, thank you for your question. So let me answer to the first question. So there will be some pitch event provided by this SusHi Tech organizer and our program. So the SusHi Tech organizer will host the pitch competition, inviting the international startup or Japanese startups. So if you want to join the pitch event, organized by the organizer, you need to apply to the organizer directly by yourself. So the pitch event we organize will be, so one of them is the pitch event we organize at SusHi Tech exhibition. And the another one is we organize outside of SusHi Tech conference. So last year we hosted the pitch event in Takanawa Gateway City, which is the new developed area developed by JR East, the railway company. So but the pitch event we organize will not select any the winner, or we don't provide any awards for their participating startups. That is a difference between the pitch event organized by the organizer and by us. So the second question is about the location of the booth. Do you understand the question? So the location of the pavilion is not determined yet, but we need to coordinate with the SusHi Tech organizer to set the location of our pavilion.
And so from our last year experience, for the startups to exhibit your business or solution in SusHi Tech Tokyo conference, we will typically host the pre-visit session, which then will allow startups to determine your location of the booth. It is through the random wheel generator. So this is to ensure a fair change for startups to choose their specific location to have. Would that answer the question?
The pre-visit session will be for individual startup. Pre-visit session. What is pre-visit session?
Yeah. So perhaps to answer the question from Mr. Masnan, the pre-visit session is going to be hosted online, and it will be through group Zoom meetings. So in that session, we will explain more in details about the travel arrangement and to also check into the startup participants. We will also share a handbook later on to allow you understanding better what to be prepared before the actual trip on 26th and until the 1st May.
Is there any more questions? You can unmute the mic or please feel free to type on the chat box.
Yes, we plan to visit a Japanese company in Osaka as a part of the Osaka program. And we will make sure to arrange the company visit beforehand, maybe. So we will make sure to announce which company we are going to visit 1 month before the program to give you the opportunity to arrange or prepare your proposal to the company.
Is there any more question? Please feel free to unmute your mic or okay.
So to ensure we can provide the high potential business matching for participating startups, we will have an interview session to understand what kind of the collaboration idea you have, the participating startup have. And also we will prepare the company directory that compiles the company profile and also the proposal to Japanese company. So after we understand your idea, how you want to collaborate with Japanese company, we will arrange the business matching as well as company visit in Tokyo, in Osaka.
Question from Rihanna Abundo. Hello, Tech Shake is not a startup, but we do have startup in our network who we would like to invite to this program. We have sent over a preliminary list via email. Should we wait for your feedback before inviting the startups to apply?
Yeah, so thank you for distributing information to the startup in your ecosystem. You don't need to wait for our feedback before inviting startups to apply. So the startup can apply directly to us. Yep. Thank you.
Thank you, Sai Chandra Teja, Mr. Masnan, and Rhiannon Abundo for the question. Is there anyone wants to ask for more question? You can unmute the mic and please feel free to ask through the chat box.
Yes. Yeah, hello. I'm Sai Chandra Teja from India. So one question I have is, like I put in what is the difference between the pitch contest of SusHi Tech Tokyo and our, let's say, E-DISC pitch contest?
We will not host the pitch contest, but the pitch contest will be provided only by the SusHi Tech organizer.
Okay, so we can independently apply to SusHi Tech organizers for that pitch contest. So you will evaluate separately. We will have our pavilion booth there, and if we are selected for the pitch contest, we can go and participate in the SusHi Tech pitch contest also.
Yep. Right.
And if there is a booth also confirmed by SusHi Tech Tokyo, due to another collaboration or another engagement, will that impact, or that has just nothing to do with E-DISC? So you will have your separate evaluation of startups, and everything is different, is it?
Right. So if you are selected as the pre-winner or the selected startup by the SusHi Tech organizer to join the pitch contest, you will receive the free booth for the startups, but you will not receive the support for the travel expenses or the business matching we are going to provide. So that is the difference.
Perfect. So is the business matching specific to some domains which you have shown before, or if the startups request, or so let's say, is the selection only limited to the domains which you have showed?
We will arrange the business matching depending on the startup interest or request. We don't have any specific sector on the Japanese company we are going to invite, but leveraging the JETRO's network with Japanese company, we will arrange the business matching with Japanese companies depending on the startup interest or collaboration idea.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Next, we have more question from the chat box. Najiba Tashim, hello, thanks for the briefing. I would like to ask, to be eligible to apply for this, do the startups need to have a ready-to-sell prototype, or do they need to have sales or commercialization already?
All right. Thank you, Ms. Najiba, for the questions. So regarding the eligibility to apply, we encourage startups to actually have the sales or commercialization tractions, but we are actually also open for startups in case they are already have the ready to sell prototype as well, because in our slides before, we show that the startups needs to have a minimum products, and should it be beneficial for the Japan market as well, I think it can be considered even if the startups still only has the ready to sell prototype. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tara, for the answer, and everyone for the question on the chat box and unmuted mic. So is there any more question? Please feel free to unmute the mic and please type on the chat box. We have another question from Mr. Masnan. Those ERIA can provide some market insight and related demographic info.
Yes, during the preparation process to the SusHi Tech Tokyo participation, we are going to have the kind of the consultation session to give you insight about Japanese market, or consultation on your business strategy in Japanese market, in collaboration with in collaboration with JETRO. So JETRO has a good insight or network in terms of the foreign startups business expansion to Japan. So we collaborate with them to provide you deeper or comprehensive information for you. All good.
Thank you, Machi-san, for the answer. Is there any more questions? Please feel free to unmute the microphone.
So
for the business plan proposal, we can only share some preliminary plan and explanation goals then.
Yeah. Yes. So depending on your situation or the stage of the business collaboration with Japan, of course you can submit the preliminary plan or expansion goal in terms of Japan collaboration. Of course, we evaluate the high potential collaboration with Japanese company or the dedicated business plan for Japan collaboration. Yep. So if you have any the experience of collaboration with Japan, including the meeting with Japanese company or the Japanese investor, please include those experience in the application. Yep.
Okay, if there is no more question, I will closing the station. Thank you all for your Thank you all for your active participation and thoughtful question. We are delighted to have you with us and look forward to embarking on this journey together. We believe that E-DISC Innovate Bridge will serve as a valuable platform to support and advance cross-border collaboration for all involved, particularly in Japan ecosystem. We encourage you to consider applying to the program or sharing this opportunity with your startup network. The application deadline is on 20 January 2026, and submissions can be made via the online application form. Should you need any further information, please do not hesitate to reach out to our team via email. Please stay connected with us through our communication channel for more updates and information. We look forward to receive your application soon. Have a great day, everyone.